Start then. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, here is Star Revenge 7.5, Kedowser's Return. And, you know, once you see what I'm about to do, you might be wondering, like, why would you do this? But the reason is the game has badges, okay? So I'm gonna BLJ through this door. Yes, okay, here we go. So I can enter Icy Temple of Time 2. So about the badges, as you know, or maybe don't know, I don't know. I'm unable to wall kick or triple jump right now. Also, there are certain blocks that I cannot break. Like that blue one there, if I try to ground pound that, it would not break. I need a certain badge for that. So I'm gonna be... Oh no, okay, I made it through the gate. I'm gonna be bomb flipping through that gate. And it is important that that bomb... Oh, yep, that's what I get for trying movement, okay. That's the last place I held the bomb, right at that gate. You should remember that, okay? That's the held object's last position right now. So now what I need to do... Yes! I got it! Okay. I need to grab the bomb and then bonk into the wall in the same frame so that the bomb never renders, and that makes the bomb disappear. This is known as instant release. Oh no. Ugh, I died after getting instant release. Yep, okay. Well, what a joke. Oh boy. Now I have to do it again. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't grind resets before the run. Anyway, so the point of the instant release is that the bomb will be teleported, basically, to the held object's last position, except at Mario's height instead of at the height of the object's last position. And so it will be teleported right above that gate, basically, which is an important spot for it to be in. No. I need to do this again. Got it again! Alright. See, that was the movement I was supposed to do. Alright, so the bomb is now here. Why is he on the ledge? Ugh. Okay, we're fine. And then I can bomb flip through that block that I could not break because I didn't have the badge needed to break it. Okay, so we got it. Only like a minute and a half lost. Like, okay, that's fine. It's fine. Now I save quit. And go to Flying Factory Fortress. Okay, that was the Ultra Badge. This allows me to break both blue and gray blocks. Like this one. And there's also a super badge that only allows you to break gray blocks. And so by getting the ultra badge before getting the super badge, I am able to skip getting the super badge. And that's one benefit of doing those tricks. So now I need to backflip through this door, because the collision here is just weird. And the other badges that allow you to wall kick and triple jump are in this one. Come on. There we go. See, you can just backflip through. Like, alright. Alright, so now I'm in the level with the badges, the other badges, the movement-based badges, the wall kick and triple jump. Yeah. I guess it hasn't really... I haven't tried to... There, see that double jump there? That's like a single jump animation, right? He's doing the same animation as if it was a single jump, because actually, the way the triple jump badge works is just that after landing from a single jump, instead of doing a double jump, Mario basically does a single jump with the same speed that he would have if he were doing a double jump, but it also counts as a single jump, which means that he can't do a triple jump afterwards, so he'll just double jump over and over again if you keep chaining your jumps. when you don't have the triple jump badge. And the wall kick badge, well, if you try to wall kick, it just like puts you in the bonk state afterward, and so it basically stops you from wall kicking, unless you dive the same frame that you wall kick, in which case you'll be fine. But I don't have to worry about using that trick at all in this run because I get the wall kick badge immediately, basically, and I don't need it for anything before that. Alright. So that's the red coin star here. Now time to get the wall kick badge. But to do that, I'm going to... Let's see, what do I need? Right. There we go. I'm gonna use this Chuckya here. He's gonna get stuck on the pole. Oh well. Just have to walk with him a longer distance. If I fail this, I'm just gonna go back and do the Wiggler fight. Oh, I also probably should mention about the checkpoint. So the way checkpoints work is that once you activate, it's that flag that I touched earlier. When I re-enter this level, I will spawn there, so you'll see it there. So the way they work is, once you activate the checkpoint, it stores the coordinates of that checkpoint, and then anytime you enter a level that has a checkpoint in it, you will spawn at those coordinates. And so, to prevent, well, that mechanic will become relevant at the end of the run, so... Yeah, but anyway, I'm just... once I hit that spring, it made the Chuckya hands-free, which also turns the Chuckya light. So then I just re-grabbed it, and then I have a light Chuckya for free. And then I use it to clip through that wall, grab the badge while I'm taking fall damage and die. And then with that, I have the wall kick badge. And there, that's the checkpoint. See, I spawned right at the checkpoint. And this is when the Ultra Badge comes in handy. Boom. Can just break that block right there. That star is fake, by the way. That did trick me in my casual playthrough. I thought I was done with the level, but actually no, you have to wall kick up here. And because of that, I did not find the triple jump badge until I looked up where it was and was like, ah, I got tricked by the troll star. Yeah, so you have these panels here, and the triple jump badge. See, now you'll see the normal double jump animation when I do double jumps now, instead of the single jump animation. Oh, that's not the right way. Cool. Alright, nothing too disastrous just yet. Okay, so now I'm going to save quit again. This will get rid of the 3 stars text box, and because I need to go back to the beginning of the game anyway. I don't think I can get out of that 33 star door yet, because the backflip only works to get into the door and not out of it. So I was kind of stuck in there anyway. Yeah, okay. So now I'm just going to be collecting stars with my newly acquired badges. I gotta do some weird stuff on this roof in order to grab a star that is just like... Yes, I got it. Okay, so yeah, that's just kind of floating there. You're meant to drop down off of that bridge up above, which is why this star is called Bridge, but we have ways of skipping it. Okay. Anyway, we got that first try, which is good, because that historically has been rough. But I guess I did practice it a lot yesterday, so maybe that's why it went okay. Okay, there we go. Just do a little roof thing again to get that star, which is just like in there. You're kind of meant to drop down off of that little column there, or that pillar, to grab that. But, you know, if you have wall kicks, you can just not. Yep, okay. And even if you don't have wall kicks, you can still do a badgeless wall kick in a certain way to get that. Yeah, okay, now I have to deal with this tree. Please, okay. Okay, just 2 more here. Nothing difficult anymore. I've got all the hard stuff out of the way. Yeah, maybe it wasn't a good idea to say that, but yeah, whatever. It's fine, it's fine. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine. See? No problem. What's the, oh yeah, coin. Of course it's coin. That would be the one that I would save for last, because it's super easy. It's just an invisible box right here. Isn't it great? We have all the 7.5 runners here. Alright, so now we go to Burning Swamp. Why am I doing this instead of top? Whatever, it's fine. Cave is also hard. This one's nice. Oh my gosh, I just missed. Okay. Yep. Let's do top. Wow. Okay. This is going a bit of a disaster. Just get up there, change the angle. What? Why did he angle that way? What? What? That, I must have, I don't know. I was... Am I gonna game over? What? Like... What? Why didn't it backflip again? Okay, well, I guess I have to do this. The angles, what is happening? Yeah, so there's kind of another switch over there that you're supposed to use, but if you're fast enough, you can just skip it. Oh no. No, come on. How did I even ledge grab that? Did I shorten my long jump to try to chain it rather than like overshoot it? I don't know. Of all things to mess up on, like this level doesn't have it. What? Come on! The backflips are not working. I think this is... I did not expect Burning Swamp to go wrong. Okay, that was like the last thing I could have expected. It's just... There, see, that's all that has to happen. It's not... I mean, this doesn't explain why I... It doesn't explain why I died to cave, but it's fine. Alright. correctly. Oh, no! Uh-oh. I have time, right? I have time to turn around and double jump. I missed the double jump. Like, the A press just did, like, these mistakes, like, I don't know. I'm just not pressing buttons the way that I should be, and it's... I don't like this angle. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about this. This is, like, even worse than that one time that I did a no reset of this. I don't know, like, I'm very shaky. This is real bad. Oh, no, that angle's... Wait, I have wall kicks, but I... What is even... Like, why can't I get angles anywhere? Why can't I press the A button, but I'm supposed to? Like, this is... I'm just falling apart here. I don't know what's going on. Like, nothing is working. I mean, maybe it's because I just woke up? I don't know, but... Yep, of course. Of course, I just missed that. Already to 0 lives again, yep. What? What even, I don't even know what's happening anymore. I've gotten almost nothing here. Yeah, there's no way this makes estimate at this point. Like, I mean, there's technically not no way because but estimate's like 14 minutes off of PB. Wait, what? Oh, did I take a lava bounce on my way to the... I'm just not remembering anything that's happening. Just completely in shambles. I don't know. Maybe eventually I'll get all these jitters out and I'll be able to play, but, like, I don't know. I'm basically shaking. Like, I don't know. Okay, there. See? What? How did that even happen? I didn't even ledge grab that. Like, how... Like... Shouldn't I have ledge grabbed if I didn't land on the box? I was close enough to it, right? I mean, like... What? Maybe some kind of, like, misalignment with the corner, like, prevented me from ledge grabbing? I don't know. This is terrifying. There, okay. See, that's all that had to happen. You just had to long jump with a good angle. No, I don't have a flu. How could it be? It's like the middle of summer. Alright, so that's like all the hard stuff, right? So now it's just easy stuff left, and there's no way I can continue to fail stuff, right? There's no way. Okay, I mean, burn maybe is a little bit scary, but I mean, it's just burn, and who dies to burn, right? Except that one time where I died to burn, but it's fine. Like, the camera here is a little sketchy, but you just do the long jumps and you're fine. Okay, see? Alright, now just tunnel and lava. And tunnel and lava are both super easy. It's gonna be great. Wow. Why did I try to long jump? It should have been like a dive, I guess? I don't know. My movement, I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. One bounce, let's go. Alright, back in it, back in it. But I have to do window later. Alright, yeah, see? So lava is easy, as you see. Just a nice dive rollout. Ah, yes, being 8 minutes behind PB right now, I've already used up half of the time that I'm allowed to lose for estimate. But, you know, it's alright though, because we started 10 minutes early, and so it's fine, right? Yeah, I guess window's not so bad when you have badges, right? See, you can just do that. Here we go. Oh my gosh, okay, that was terrifying. I don't know what I was doing there. But like, I looked like I was way too far out, but then somehow I just like grabbed the star barely in time. Alright. Just a few more stars here. I probably should go for star 1, because that's like the one that's more difficult than the others, I guess. If I can remember. Yeah. Because I only need to get 4 here, or only can get 4 here, more specifically. And so after window, like, this is the only other one that's hard. There we go. Then I just need tree, which is free when you have badges, right? It's gotta be, unless I get hit by the invisible wall that's around that area. What do you mean going around that way saves like 3 seconds? Oh, you mean compared to like intended way? Okay, yeah, that's believable. What, dude, side flip? Yeah, come on, oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, you can just kind of wall kick into that, it's great. And we are on 1.0, yeah. Because no parallel cam. Or well, because you can't, he patched BLJs in 1.1. Wait, why am I going this way? No, I'm doing hole. What am I doing? Please. What an absolute disaster. Okay. Now we go into the slide where we have super loud Desire Drive. Hello. It's better than super quiet Desire Drive though, okay? The music here is way better than in 1.1, because in 1.1 you can't even hear it. Alright. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what star to get. I wouldn't forget something like that, would I? Smooth, okay. Yep, so this is just a slide. This is 1.0, Dinvik. There's no way I'm getting sub 20 in reds. Are you insane? Okay, got it. Alright. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, now for the slide timer star, or at least to attempt it. If I fail, then I'll just get the other star. Yep, okay, I guess I'm getting the other star. went a little bit too much there. Kinda bonked on the ceiling. Dak has just been doing that the whole time. It's not just today. Like, I don't know much. It's very suspicious. There we go. Okay. Didn't hit the ceiling. We're gonna be just fine. We're gonna make the timer 18.8. Someone actually guessed that. A Dinvik. So congratulations to Dinvik. Although it's a pretty narrow range, so it's like there's not that many possible guesses. But yeah. Alright, so now we go to the Lake Fortress. Lake Fortress with the funny name. I guess you won't ever see the name until I pause to exit course, but yeah, it's called Lake Fortress Baka. Because reasons. Oh, something to do with Toho is the reason, I think. Not that I know anything about Toho, but Brodude apparently does, so... Ah, yes. Excellent use of the triple jump badge, by the way. Alright, here we go. Trying to get the rest of these red coins. So this is usually, or this is where the super badge is. So usually we would just kind of like bomb clip into the super badge to get the super badge, but we actually just don't even need to get it at all because we already have the ultra badge, which also functions as a super badge. So we are skipping. Whoa, okay, that was, alright, I forgot the camera switched around there, and so I'm like, I was sliding, I need to stop sliding, so I'll go into a skid and side flip to stop that, so I don't accidentally slide off the edge. But then I was like, oh, it went the opposite way. Yeah, so that sign there was to tell you that there's an invisible wall around there, and that's why I hugged the right side, because if you go anywhere other than the right side, you'll smash into an invisible wall and get destroyed. Okay. And yeah, we see the name now. There you go. What am I doing? Oh, that's right. I get MIPS, clip through everything, and get the switches, and then, okay, I guess I'm doing this way. That worked surprisingly well. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna use this rabbit to clip through some doors. That's not how I meant to do that. But yeah, anyway, the 70-star door is, it's a 70-star door. Come on. This usually works. I'm so bad at the other method that I have to use this one. And... okay, I forget. Like, do I want to do that? No. Well, apparently not. Like, why is this not working? Come on. There we go. See? See? Then he's in the middle of the door, then I can grab him from the other side, and everything's gonna be alright. And I have 25 stars exactly, so I can walk through this door to press this switch, and that way I only have to MIPS clip one time instead of two. Because, or, you know, there's no way out of the room once you MIPS clip in, so this little 55-star door that I clipped through, like... If I also had to clip through the 25-star door, then I would have to, like, reset and then get MIPS again. Alright. But anyway, now we go over to back to Overworld 3 again, and we'll clean everything up here now. That we have the badges, right? The badges is the main reason we have to take 2 trips to these places. But now, yeah, I have all the switches, and those will allow me to get stars 6 and 7 in levels. whereas otherwise they were locked inside boxes that I couldn't get. But now we have a remake of Rainbow Road from whatever Mario Kart was on Super Nintendo, which maybe was probably just called Mario Kart at that point, before they had so many of them. Yeah. And so you race around this track with a shell, collecting red coins. And I'm apparently supposed to fire shots at CB right now, because apparently he does this backwards, which, like, I guess makes it easier in some sense. Or something, but I don't think it's actually any faster doing this backwards than it is forwards, because, like, you're already facing the way that... Oh, I missed a coin. You can't miss coins in 1.0. Oh, I should also just, like, be constantly trashing 1.1 during this round. That could be a good running joke, right? Yeah. Although I do like 1.1 as a thing. Like, it's so much easier to play on 1.1. Because you have parallel cam, and like the amount that that makes things easier is so surprising. Like, trying to play Remnant of Doom on 1.0 was so hard when I did that this summer. Like, it was crazy. Right, green switch, okay, I gotta beat the BLJ through a door again. Okay, yep, I mean, my BLJ went well before. No, I lost my speed somewhere along the line. Yeah, okay, yep. This is about what I expected. Can I get a better angle? One that isn't gonna miss? There we go. Okay, we're through. Yeah, I'm not good at BLJs, in case you didn't know. Despite what it may have looked like at the beginning of the run when I just got that one first try for the 40-star door, which is supposed to be a more difficult BLJ than the 50-star door, because you have to, like, redirect it or whatever, but, yeah, I'm just, like, better at the 40-star door than I am at the 50-star door. Because with that one, if you, like, hit the door frame in the wrong way, you end up, losing all your speed, and you have to do it over again. With the other one, like... you don't really have to worry about that problem, because you just, like, go into the wall and then redirect to the door. Okay, so I basically end up being on an okay cycle anyway. I could have been, like, a decent amount slower and still not have lost any time compared to this cycle, but, you know, you do what you gotta do. Okay, that angle was garbage. Alright, we're fine. I thought I was gonna bonk into the wall, and so I held back, and now I have to do the BLJ again. Okay, that ended well. But I got the other coin, so I don't have to worry about that again. The shrink platform is gone, which means I need to triple jump. cycles over here. How unfortunate. Well, yeah, in 1.1 you can skip red coins, and so you don't have to collect the red coin in the middle here, which makes it a lot easier to catch cycles. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Maybe if I just don't mention Magical Storm Canyon and Hot Blue Mountain, they'll actually go well. Alright, time for the password. I totally remember this, guys. There's no way I would forget it. I know all the things. Right? Blue Stars, Bowser, Dorcha Wiggler, Kedowser, Brodoot, and Capwomp. See? It's easy. You just need to know the final bosses in all the Star Revenge games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 0.5, 6. And we just jump our way down to course 12, Magical Storm Canyon. Yep, there we go. So now I have the green switch, so I have almost everything. The only thing I don't have is a lava defense badge. But we'll get that soon enough. What am I going this way for? I guess I'll get the 100 coin box, or whatever it is. Tree isn't difficult, which means I don't have to worry about tree. What do you mean there's one strat that requires it? There's like 5 strats that require it now, Dinvik. Or, well, I mean, maybe one of them you just use 3 times, but there have been other uses of Lava Defense Badge. Yes. In Purple Waste Jungle. In Purple Waste Jungle, a nice use was discovered for it. You will see, apparently. As some may know, 7.5 recently has had a resurgence, actually. There was a time when, like, all the 7.5 runners were running, well, some category of 7.5 all at the same time. Everyone was running a different category, but at least everyone was running the game. So, you know. What was that angle? How did he wall kick like that? Okay, come on. Get the angle. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's the Frozen Caverns. Frozen Caverns had one the whole time. Okay, so now I'm gonna do reds. The way... yeah. So you use the CB strat here. I didn't get the angle right. Ha 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 ha. That angle's a bit much, apparently. Alright. I'm always losing it, Mush. I'm always losing it. Don't worry. Especially that burning swamp, that was... Okay, no, there actually are coins this way, and I have to get them. Oh, come on. At least it's not SR7, where below that is Death Barrier. So having that happen is not as catastrophic as having that happen in SR7, so, you know... Very good copium coming in here. Alright, there we go. As long as I remember what star I'm doing and go the right way, which I am doing. Oh yeah, the one that you slide kick means you don't need lava defense, correct. But the waterfall one. Okay, I guess just pay attention to waterfall when I get to Frozen Caverns, which is like a lot later. But... Okay, hopefully this angle's good. It is, alright. Whoa! Ah, couldn't even mash out because mashing out wasn't enough. Yeah, that angle's sketch, but okay. I guess switches would be the one I'd want to do now? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, I actually got the bonk on the correct wall, but oh well. We're fine. Oh yeah, I guess... Oh, I went on. What am I doing? Oh, that's right. You go like this. Of course you do these wall kicks again. That's just how the game works. You just always do those wall kicks. Because why would you not? Ah. Because I am in fact doing switches. Alright. Three left. The box, the castle star. Yeah, let's do that one. We get some more 1.0 exclusive strats going. That's right, 1.0 exclusive. BLJ through the gate. There's 1.1 patch BLJs. Yeah, I know it's not that much faster, but it's BLJ. Whatever. Okay, it's fine. I know, and the triple jump would be the backup if I had messed up the BLJ. Hopefully this angle's good. Oh, it's good. The box. Always the box. Well, not always the box, but this time it is the box. Okay. Ooh, got the single ground pound. Alright, now just bridge. Now just the easy one. Where you just long jump right to it. Okay, Hot Blue Mountain is happening. Yep. So in preparation, Mario must kill himself. And now I teleport over to here, which is a new level. Isn't that great? Okay. Death Warps. Everyone's not favorite, maybe, but also possibly favorite. I don't know. It could happen. Alright. Yeah, so I get the lava defense badge first because it's a nice thing to have. All you lava defense badge haters can, I don't know what you can do, but, just... Because I know there are lava defense badge haters, like Dinvik, as he is... Was that a good angle? It was an okay angle. Let's see, and then, yeah, you go like this. And just kind of go over the top of this mountain here, real quick. And that way you don't have to go through the mountain, you can just go over it. Okay. Hopefully I know which side is the right side. Okay. I was a little bit off, but it's fine. It worked out. I didn't die. I need to press the red switch to cancel out the blue switch, and you can get the stuff. Yeah, CB has a better over-the-top strat, but, like, it's fine. I don't want to learn that. Okay, blue time. It's time for blue. Here it comes. I did not have time to warm this up because I was focusing on Ultra Badge early, which I did okay on. Except for that time where I died after getting instant release, but it's fine. And this is not even that bad. See, you can just do that, and it's fine. Let's go Jarp, indeed. Let's go Jarp. I forgot to mention Jarp for Ultra Badge early, because he's the one that found that. Or, yeah, you know, figured that strat out. So, like, yes. Anyway, so we got that without a hitch, so that's nice. This Hot Blue Mountain has not yet been a disaster, which is rare for Hot Blue Mountains to do. I mean, PB Hot Blue Mountain was not a disaster, so that's one thing, but, like, that PB, like, everything went well except for Spooky Dark Castle, basically. Until, you know, CB showed up and got better than my sum of best. No, I didn't... Ugh. I accidentally opened the cannon. I didn't want to open that cannon. I skipped that cannon, and now it's open. Ugh, what a waste of 10 seconds from accidentally talking to a bomb. This is why you can't talk to people. They waste your time. There we go, okay. Oh, the invisible wall! I thought it was on the... Yeah, those alcoves are always trouble. Oh, come on. How am I missing the double jump input, dude? I mean, I know I can't see anything, but, like... I guess I just lost the timing, and now I'm never going to get this again. Even the C-up doesn't really help much, does it? Okay, well... Okay, it kinda helped, maybe a little bit. No, okay. So there are other stars here that I need to get. I'm not sure like what they are, but I'll get them. Okay. Oh, I remember all of them. Yeah, the 3 that are that way, and then the one that isn't that way, and then that's the others ones that I need to. Yep. Okay. Wait, why did I hit that? There was no reason to hit that switch. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's sometimes you just forget where you're going. All right. When you're this old, I'm sure this is a common problem that people experience, you just forget where you're going, and yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, yes, okay. Excellent. Alright. Now we get a nice strat that Dinvik discovered, I think. Or at least Dinvik was the one that posted it in the exclusive 7.5 Runners Club. Which, is CB in that club? Or did he never join that server? Yeah, I don't know why he wouldn't be in there. Like, Alright. Now for the fun times, where we do the easy stars that remain in this level. There's one right here, and then there's one past that ultra block. And I'll save the the thing past the ultra block for last, just in case it's a surprise for anyone. Like, maybe someone doesn't know what's in there. Maybe, I don't know. Alright. Now it's black and white Palm Harbor. Isn't it wonderful? Got the star and landed on the thing. Let's go. Pumbaa's in the way. Eh. Yeah, so like I'm already not making estimate pace right now. I'm that far behind. Why am I going that way? That's not the way you go. What are you doing? Please? Yeah, because no parallel cam, I don't do that. And it's also barely even faster to do that strat anyway. But I will do that strat for this star. the one that it is actually worth doing in 1.0. Like, if you wall kick all the way to the top, it's not faster, apparently. It's only if you, like, do the crossover. And doing that with Mario Cam, like, not gonna happen, bro. Doing that crossover with Mario Cam, like, nah. Alright, so now just the easy stuff left, basically. I have a very hard time believing that 1.0 is actually faster, because I was able to beat my 1.0 time on 1.1 without really even getting any good run. And, like, my 1.0 run was good by my standards. Like, obviously not by yours, but by my standards, it was pretty good. Except Spooky Dark Castle, where I lost like 3 minutes. But, you know, like, beyond that, like, yeah, it was only like 5 minutes off my summer best or something, which is kind of decent, I guess, but not for CB, apparently. Because his PB is like 5 minutes better than my summer best. But it just... Like, the only thing 1.1 loses is the BLJs, I think. Like, everything else about it is just faster. Ah, the angle. Oh, right, the extra star. But that's nothing. You just do that during the Koopa race. It's... Oh yeah, because of early Ultra Badge, you have to do the double chuck. Yeah, that's right. Or because of no early Ultra Badge due to no BLJs, you have to... Yeah. That is a bit of a mess. True. Oh, I only have 1 life. Hopefully, I mean, you don't die in Icy Temple of Time 2, right? That's not a thing. Icy Temple of Time 2, by the way, because it's my second trip there. Oh, come on, come on. Alright. Okay, yes. Okay. That Goomba, I'm gonna land on it. I didn't land on it. Okay, I was not expecting that, but alright. Oh! Yo, I forgot that you... Well, you don't have to visit Bowser 2 a second time in 1.1 because checkpoint glitch is not actually very useful in 1.1. Anyway, back to the first level that I went into in this game to get Ultra Badge, and now I'm getting all the rest of the stars here. What? Come on, what are you doing? Oh, I forgot. Oh wait, no, I don't need to do that strat because this is in 1.1, and I already have Badge, so I don't need to get Badge again. Yeah, alright, there we go. I'm here for no, that's right. Okay, camera, come on, okay. What? Okay. Oh boy, 0 lives. Ah! Man, this is going even worse than my D-Rust run that I did the other day. To hopefully avoid this outcome, but we're not avoiding the outcome. Yes, okay. Can you, what, yeah. Yeah, ledge drop fix, okay. Just do the thing, okay, no, oh, no, what, okay, I'll just slide down. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, this time I'm not gonna try to go short for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. Well, instant really... Well, I'm not even sure where my hold is right now, so I wonder where that would end up if I instant release that bomb. But, okay. No! These spin traps... Oh, my angle is garbage, wow. Yeah, I don't even have parallel cam, so there's no way I'm trying that strat. Okay. Although CB does that without parallel cam, doesn't he? Yeah, well, I'm not CB. Okay. I hope this is an okay angle. It is. Alright. Ugh. I guess I was trying too hard to get the firstie. See, I get to save quit after this, and that gives me all my lives back, so as long as I don't game over here, then, like, everything's gonna be okay. What stars do I have left here? There's just 3, right? Yay. Okay, yeah, just outside and coin box. Ah! Yeah, of course, it's just blue box left. There we go. I was about to say blue blocks, like as in Blue Block Gaming, but I mean, that's just... Like, we don't need to revisit that chapter of history. When the Harm Police was out in full force. But, okay, we can save quit. We're gonna get some lives back. It's gonna be okay. Alright, so we're gonna go to Frozen Caverns, so you're gonna see Waterfall, Dinvik, eventually. I probably will do Waterfall, like, relatively late here. But wonderful slide kick. And there will be another wonderful slide kick, which I guess I'll do now, because slide kicks, everyone loves slide kicks. Oh yeah, just the most beautiful bounce that there ever is. If I could just line up this angle real quick, okay. I mean, if you have Lava Defense Badge, it doesn't need to be a momentum slide kick, but like, you want to get the momentum slide kick, because like, how can you turn that down, you know? How can you turn down witnessing the majestic sight of the momentum slide kick? What? Oh, wow, I didn't have the height. That's really something. Okay. Because I failed to dive recover off of the block. And I guess usually I slide like that. There we go. That's how that's done. Instead of doing 2 dives, I just need to do 1. I guess waterfall. Oh wait, I should do fake at some point. But I guess we're doing waterfall. 1, 2, 3 lava bounces. See that? That needs the lava defense badge. And you get to skip like a whole thing by doing that. See? Lava defense badge is useful. Don't let those lava defense badge haters tell you otherwise. Oh, so close. That looked good, but it didn't work for some reason. What? Come on. What? Come on. No, this isn't fair. Like, come on. There. See? See? Alright, so now we gotta do these lava bounces, right? Okay. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, it's slippery, so you can't just, like, change your angle during a skid to side flip whichever way you want. Like, you have to actually side flip the way that you skid. What? Oh, come on. Oh, the other star is the start with the yeah. Oh right, I died to path. That's right. That's why I'm losing so much time here. Okay. Got him. Alright, so now we're probably going to be going to the level with the best name in the game. I mean, there isn't a better name than this, right? The Valley of Too Much Water. Like, how can you top that? It's too good. No, I actually do Valley of Too Much Water first. Because I want to go to Flying Factory Fortress after Oil Canyon to set up the checkpoint glitch. The water was high level, so I had to swim in it instead of standing in it. What a disaster. It's 8 stars, so just 1 minute of swimming and 2 minutes of swimming. Yeah, no, that's accurate though. Alright, we got that one. But then it's harder to get up to Oil Canyon. The IR, but we don't have the Hulp set. Do we? No, we don't have the Hulp set, so there's no. Also, I've tried that IR strat. It's too hard for me. Like grabbing the bomb and then taking it to the box to break the box is very difficult because you're underwater and have to like use a bomb to try to break a box underwater. Use like water grabbing and swimming with a bomb, and it's like, yeah, I know Jarp invented that strat and there was a way, but like it's, oh no, not this. Oh no, not this! The fish! Okay. We survived. Alright. What? Come on. Wall kick. Oh, that was almost sick. Okay. Apparently the Hulp from Icy Temple of Time 2 that you use to click through the gate is like the correct Hulp to use for that or something. Because the bomb ends up snapping to you from out of bounds anyway, so... Wait, why am I going this way? Whatever, I guess I'm going this way. Oh boy, here it comes. Swimming. Oh, we got a no-block glitch. We got one. Let's go. I guess I'll do the one that's only 1 minute of swimming. I mean, it's not like an entire minute of swimming. It's probably only like 40 seconds. Like, it's just right here. It's not that far away. It's just right there. Okay. Gotta do grass before I... this, I think, is probably... yeah. Hooray, alcove. No, it's switches that's the long one. What? What? How did that... Come on. Yep, there we go. Alright, see? Oh, what? I did... Oh, what a disaster. I mean, I guess it's not that bad because I'm over here and I can just, like, go to this bouncer and climb the thing normally. But, like, I could have long jumped straight there, which would have been nice, but whatever. Okay, now we can get cannon. Alright, so now it's swimming time. I'm actually gonna do the coin box first. I always do switches last because I don't really know why, but that's just the way I do things. Ah, I missed it. Alright, so... here it comes. The 2.5 minutes of swimming. Or maybe it's only 2 minutes of swimming, and then, like, the rest of it is not swimming. But the star legit takes, like, 2.5 minutes to do in total. If not more. It's, but there is a lot of swimming. Oh, I just missed the no block entirely. Oh boy. What a disaster. Alright, so we're gonna drain the water. Yeah. So we go in there, we drain the water. That's step one. See, now we're not swimming, right? We were swimming, but we're not swimming anymore. So it's not like the entire star is swimming. Okay, so we drain the water so that we can break that box in order to press that switch. Okay? And now, we have to raise the water again so that we can get to another place where we can raise the water again. And then from there, we can go to the star. That's how this works. Some more swimming time. It's going to be a lot of swimming now. Some more swimming, right? We're just continuing to swim. If I were more familiar with the troll song, I probably would have continued doing it more, but you know, it's fine. I would have at least liked to get to the part. I didn't really know how to like get to there, and so I couldn't. But whatever. Why would you think that I would be running 7.5 again next year? Like what? We already showed up showed up the Ultra Badge early, which is the entire reason for this run, basically. Someone actually doing that Jar strat. Okay, purple waste jungle time. Yep, Okay, maybe not never, but like, okay, anyway. Alright, I guess I'm doing this. And you'll see the lava defense badge in action now. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. And that gets up here quickly without having to worry about all those slopes, okay? So this was good. And we'll do that 3 times. Because there are other strats that use that. It's nice, okay? It's very good. But I should do the CB strat, alright? That star was a troll star, okay? Oh boy, CB strat! Let's go! 1, 2, 3, 4! Oh, we actually got it first try. Okay, well, yep. Seems good. Hooray for wall kicks. Yeah, okay. This angle is not good. I'm just gonna do this, okay, yep. We have the backups, it's fine. Enemy bounce, no block glitch. How does this work? You go on, like, this side, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so note blocks are kind of funny in the way that they work. If you don't hold A, they give you, like, a ton of vertical speed, but from the fact that you're not holding A means your speed exponentially decays, and so you basically lose all the speed that the note block gives. If you're not holding A. But if you have some method of preventing the speed loss, such as diving frame perfectly, or... Oh my gosh, I missed that star. Okay, well... That's a rip. Or, apparently, your speed does not exponentially decay if you bounce off of an enemy. And so after bouncing off of an enemy... Oh, okay. You retain all that speed that the note block gives you, and it basically gives you a note block glitch for free. It's nice. So I still have to do tree because I missed the star. Which I don't think has ever happened before. Oh no, this angle doesn't look good. It's not good. Okay, well, I guess I have to do tree intended way because there's no other star to get from this location, and I couldn't go up the volcano, so... Oh no, the chunk is there. And I failed to make him fall off. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, there we go. Well, it's still not intended. Because the intended way is to use the pipe to get to the other side, to get to that point from the other side, then use that pipe to get back to where that is to do the tree. But, like, who's gonna do all that? That's way too much to ask. Oh, this angle is so bad. Well, you see, about that. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the other stuff. What a disappointment. Oh wow, that's funny. I didn't even get, like, the right angle to hit the wall. Okay, so now I have to get the strat, otherwise it'll be bad. I have no more backups left. There are no more backups. Okay, that angle looks good. Alright, there we go. Oh yes, like this. Take out the secret, okay. Yep. Alright. Out of here. That wasn't completely too bad. I mean, I missed the strat a whole bunch and had to, like, do backups and stuff. And, like, I almost ran out of backups, but it's okay. I think I'll do Oil Canyon BLJ one time, and then not the second time. I think that's what I decided. Because my 1.1 gold was, like, faster than my 1.0 gold here, meaning, like, if I don't do the BLJ, it ends up saving time because it usually takes me so long to even set up the BLJ that it's just, like, not even worth going for. But, you know, this is a marathon, so I gotta show the BLJ, because why would you not show the BLJ at a marathon? Okay. And maybe I'll just get it immediately and it'll actually save time or something. I don't know. Like, it's possible, right? It could happen. That angle's garbage. Okay, this should be fine. Where's the star? Yep, okay. Alright, one more time going up there. For that pink box. Okay, BLJ time. So yeah, this little piranha plant thing has like a leaf or whatever, and you can kind of just like... Ah, I missed. You know what? Not gonna try that again. See, I was supposed to go through that gate, but my angle was off, so I didn't go through the gate, and yeah. So I'm just gonna go the intended way around to show you what I could have skipped had I been at the right angle. Okay. Anyway. And here I am on the other side of that gate. See? So it doesn't even skip that much, but like, you know. So that's one thing that, you know, makes that 1.1 potentially loses time on, but doesn't actually lose time on because I'm so bad at the BLJ that like I never can save time with it anyway, so yeah, it's fine. So that's one of them, and then there's another one in there, in that same room. But I also failed to get star 6 because I like got a QF bonk on this thing up here. Yeah, okay. Alright, so now everything is going this path where you go through the oil. You just go through the oil sands. And then wall kick up here on this pillar. Oh, come on. There we go. Ah, that was a bit low. Never mind, it works. Okay. So we're just not gonna do the BLJ. Yeah, okay. Alright, 3 more. Plants, hole, and cannon. Yep. Another alcove riddled with invisible walls. but I have ways of dealing with that. But actually, the collision's kind of sketch there, so you can't ledge grab. Which means you actually have to, like, avoid the invisible walls instead of being able to cheat avoid them by ledge grabbing. And I say cheat avoid them, but it's like, you just do the ledge grab, and the ledge grab takes you through the invisible wall, even if you normally would have hit it, but you can't actually ledge grab because the collision's messed up there, because some of the walls are not actually walls or something, and you can't ledge grab a floor that doesn't have a wall under it, and so, yeah, it's... So you gotta, like, actually not ledge grab and just avoid the invisible walls. And I'm kind of forgetting where those are and where I need to avoid, but I think I know how to do this. There was some visual cue that you use to know where to jump down, and then, like, once you have that, it's gonna be fine. Whoa, 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 okay, it's like here, right? You do that, and then, yeah, see? See? I totally knew what I was doing there. And I could be lying about the invisible walls and you would never know. There might not even be invisible walls, and now you might think that there are, and or there actually are, like, you never know. You never know. Well, some people know, like CB would know, because he actually runs this game, and Dinvik probably would also know, because he also runs this game. But, you know, you other people who haven't played this game wouldn't know whether there are actually invisible walls there or not, because I didn't hit any, so you have no evidence to suggest that they exist, other than my word, which I don't know if you want to rely on, because why should you rely on that? Okay, anyway. Yes, indeed. So, I'm gonna go back to Flying Factory Fortress. Isn't that great? No, there is nowhere to go with this. It's just rampant skepticism. That's all. That just... oh boy. Let's try this again. Okay, we got it. Let's go. Alright. Yeah, so that skips like a decent part of the level there. Yeah, so you might be wondering, like, why am I going here? Like, what is this about? Like, why you're re-entering a level that you already have all the stars and badges from? Like, what are you doing? It's like, oh, what's... oh, you activated a checkpoint. And I did mention back at the beginning how checkpoints work in this game. And now there's only one other level in this game that has a checkpoint in it. So if I activate that checkpoint and then enter that other level that has a checkpoint in it, I'll actually be warped to whatever coordinates are in that checkpoint in Flying Factory Fortress, which ends up being pretty useful. You know, you'll see it when it happens, hopefully. But of course, to prevent people from accidentally triggering this effect of the checkpoints, Brodude has, or you know, everyone who uses checkpoints and hacks, which is mostly Brodude, but also Sombro, I guess. In Eternal Realm there are some, if I recall. Yeah, so I missed the BLJ, so I had to do the roof jump strat, but you know, it's okay. The roof jump strat is fine. It's no problem. Alright, and then I just jump into the star. And it's gonna be so funny because they don't know like where you're supposed to spawn in that level and like how much of a skip it's gonna be. But actually, you'll get to see it when I do reds. It'll be fine. Okay. So anyway, I have to do this BLJ and or roof jump 2 more times because there are 2 other stars that are over in that area. Oh, we got a BLJ. Let's go. We actually got one. Oh, you got the Realm of Dimensions Lava Bounce Star. I guess that's for the Kaiser tournament, which I guess you're practicing for because that's the only thing you're in this SRM for some reason. But no, I feel it. I know. If you only run the stuff that you've already run before so many times, then it's like, why do it again when there are other people that want to run things? Oh, we got a second BLJ. That's crazy. I usually don't get those. This is, why is this Spooky Dark Castle going okay? That's, oh, it states. Oh, okay. Yeah, and 1.1 is so much easier and you don't have to worry about that BLJ. Not that you can do BLJs on 1.1 anyway, but the fact that, but it's like, yeah, you have a better strat than that BLJ. Also, there's like the triple jump. No, it's not world record pace again. No, there's no way. I'm still not even making estimate pace at this point. Like, we're not gonna make estimate. But we did start early, so that's okay. And this is why we start early for this run that was, oh gosh, I didn't make it! Well, so much for a good Spooky Dark Castle. This should totally make it. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yeah, Spooky Dark Castle, the one place where Lava Defense Badge is bad because it makes you take more lava bounces to die when you fall off. Which just wastes time. Alright, time for bounce. Okay, we got the secret. The secret did not miss. Alright. Burning Swamp Lava Star. Oh, haha. But whoever misses Burning Swamp Lava, that's just... Like, that's actually legitimately the thing that I don't think I've ever done. I could say things like who dies to burn, but like I actually have died to burn before. But like lava? No. Oh, burn, because you can't get back. Okay. Fair. Because the camera's a little sketchy with burn, and so, like, if you get messed up by the camera, then... Because it's hard to see as you're going to, like, line up the angle and stuff. It can be rough, okay? But, yeah. So, I'm gonna YOLO this strat, Dinvik, you know what I'm talking about. It's obviously, I'm not gonna get it, but, you know, no reason not to try. Oh wait, no, it's like a 45-degree angle. Okay. Okay, let's go for this. Nope, didn't get it. Obviously not. Like, there's no way you get that without frickin' parallel cam. No way to get that with no parallel cam, dude. It's like completely setupless and you just have to YOLO it. It's, yeah, alright. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm probably doing, oh, the other stars here. Oh, jeez, this angle. Come on. Ah, the angle did not look good, so I couldn't, like, get the speed kick into the double jump there. Which looks so cool, but, you know, whatever, you just had to do a regular double jump. I didn't have, like, the spacing or angle to just chain a speed kick into a double jump right into the star. I mean, we're kind of close to the end, though, you know. Like, Deadly Cave is pretty fast. I don't know about that angle. Yeah, no, wasn't good. Okay, there we go. Alright, just another alcove full of invisible walls. Which hopefully we don't get to witness. Ah! Okay. Just ledge grab. Oh, I didn't even ledge grab. Okay. Oh dear. Yeah, that would be that would be unfortunate if that were to happen. Alright, just sand now. This one's cool because with the way that we get this star, it's very often that you take fall damage on quicksand at the same frame that you grab the star. So it's like, what if you landed on the quicksand and took fall damage? How do you not die? But it's because the star grab activates before the quicksand kills you. Yeah, it's great. Because Mario. Alright. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. And we get MIPS again. And then just jump over to this red coin star that I spawned. Despite the fact that like the text box for this star mentions 100 coins, like it says you collected 100 coins. Like, but you don't need to do that in this hack because the 100 coin stars are in the blue boxes. But like, that was a red coin star, not a 100 coin star, so why is it telling me that when, like, doesn't make any sense. Oh, why would that overall red star be in the spot for the, that doesn't make sense. There's no need for that to, oh, never mind, because one of them has to be, now that I think about it. Yeah, okay. Because he used all the toads and mipses. Speaking of toads, wait, I'm only remembering 2 toads in the game. Aren't there supposed to be 3? Unless I'm forgetting one of them. Oh, there's 3 red coins. That's right. 1 for each overworld. Yeah, okay, never mind. Yep, yeah. So there are only 2 toads. Yeah, okay. Apparently I'm just crazy. Yeah, alright. Yeah, and because there's 3 in vanilla, there's no way you could have more than 3 in a ROM hack, right? Well, I mean, okay. Someone can probably find a way to do that, but like, normally you wouldn't be able to, right? There's still one more star here. Which one? Oh yes, that one. Alright, here we go. Yep. Okay. And now we speed kick on the railing, because that's more fun. Alright. Alright, just clean up the stars in Burning Swamp and Sunset Tea Valley. Oh man, am I gonna get PTSD flashbacks in Burning Swamp? Oh. But there's no way I can fail this stuff, right? This stuff's so easy, there's no way you fail this, right? It's gotta be. It would be absurd to claim that I'm gonna fail the box stars, right? Alright, so that's one down. See? See, it worked just fine. I think 3 lives is enough. I don't need to collect that one up. No, we're not back on pace. We're never back on pace. It's already too late to be on pace. Like, no. We're not making this estimate. It's not happening. But we started early, so it's okay. So Katse saved the marathon by giving me enough time to mess up this badly. Yeah, in Burning Swamp specifically. I mean, Burning Swamp, I lost like 5 minutes there or something. Well, KT is gonna wake up whenever he wakes up anyway, so it's not like we're giving him more time to sleep by doing this, because there's no way he would know how much time he has left to sleep in order to sleep that much. And so, like, he'd have to wake up in order to know that he would be allowed to sleep more, which means there's no point in him being allowed to sleep more if he has to wake up anyway. So, like, it doesn't work like that, Dinvik, you see. Alright, now we're gonna Fort Blue, which is... it's blue. Oh, you might... well, yeah, I mean, and we will stall for KT, obviously. Yeah, I guess we'll just stall until King Toad wakes up, and it'll be great. Maybe I could, like, show the 1.1 extra star. Wouldn't that be something, right? That wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, alright, so I guess I'll just do glass first, even though I usually don't do glass first, because I usually do the bottom star first, but it's fine. We can do glass first, because glass is scary. Chris doing Star Road Zero in a marathon. Yeah, sure, dude. Sure. That angle's okay. The angle was okay! Let's go! Uh-oh. I don't like this. I don't like this at all! Okay, I'll just do this. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. The leap. I overshot it. Yeah, this angle's good. Yeah, good. Okay, I have like a good cue to get that angle now. Okay, excellent. Okay, we got it. Alright, so we died once to glass, but, you know, the rest of the stuff is fine, right? Yeah, just... Maybe that joke... Oh, come on! Fly guy, why you have to move like that? That's not good. Now I'll have to come back for that again later. Which is kind of why I like getting that one out of the way first, but for some reason I did glass instead, but okay, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. The fly guy will behave this time, and it's gonna be okay. It's very rare that the fly guy doesn't behave, so, you know, it's fine. Alright. What? I do... Huh? Fly guy. Okay, you know what? I don't know why he's not behaving. Fly guy, please. Why is he so belligerent today? Like, fly guy. Well, there's a BLJ for this? What? Please no. Oh, right, that game crash in Fort Blue that one time that basically cost me world record at the time, which, you know, was still possible for me to get back then. Until CB came and, like, destroyed the category. I messed it up. And I messed up the backup. Oh my gosh, come on. Why is this such a disaster? Oh wow, this is so bad. What an absolute disaster, dude. Alright, there's like just some, yeah, castle panels and, what am I doing? Do castle. Alright, did King Toad ever end up doing full game of this? Or did that just not... Why did I single jump that? Whoa, how did I make that? I was supposed to long jump if I'm in that configuration of flip switch blocks. Yeah, KT, you need to get on that. Wait, didn't I, like, when I won categories, didn't I make him do a run of 7.5, 130 or something? And if he never did, then he's... Like, we definitely agreed to that, and like, I probably held up my end of the bargain despite the fact that I didn't have to, because I wanted to do that anyway. But like, I'm pretty sure it was like, I'll do SR4 again if I lose, and he'll do 7.5 if I win. And then I did SR4 again anyway, and got like a sub 155 in that game for 100 star. I haven't even done panel yet, and I'm doing the pink box. Like, what am I doing? KT, well, he's not here right now because he's obviously asleep in preparation for his Night of Doom run. But yeah, he needs to get on that then. Like, he's done a Masters challenge. Oh my gosh, the angle is just gone. 0 lives. Yay. We're gonna game over in Fort Blue. I mean, there's no way that happens, right? Like, there's no way I mess up this angle again. There's no way I... Oh my... No! No, dude! No! And after I said there was no way that it would happen, it happened. How could you do this to me? Sniff it. Now I have to go in there again. What If it's one that I don't normally do, like, please no. This run is already behind schedule enough, or like, already bad enough. I don't need to make it worse. Long jump sniff it bounce. Huh. Yeah, that doesn't sound dangerous at all. I think the issue will be like actually getting the long jump on that tiny platform after landing on it normally. Unless I ledge grab here and then just do that. Oh yeah, okay. That makes sense. That only seems to work pretty well if you ledge grab. Like if I didn't ledge grab and actually landed on the thing, that would be... Wait, all the way to the bottom right panel instead of the other thing? Oh wow, instead of what I did. I mean, I guess maybe I could have made it, but that would be rough. Okay. Now we gotta do the Koopa race. Okay. Oh, bottom right. Oh, that's a different angle entirely. Oh dear. That's terrifying. Alright. Yeah, I was not at the right angle to go anywhere near that, but I guess that is a shorter distance, and so it could be done if the angle was better. So fair enough. Alright, now I just want to not jump too early off this, because if you jump too early off this, it's not good. Then you fall down and you can't get back up because the green thing is gone. Or it's not gone, but it's like moved to the other place. Alright. Alright, Koopa race. And I don't have to get the extra star because the extra star does not exist. Yeah, this is a great start. This is excellent. I got hit by fire. Alright, let's see. Oh, this angle. No, this is no good. The slide kick was not majestic. Sorry for disappointing everyone with a mediocre slide kick. Not even a mediocre slide kick, it was just a bad slide kick, okay? I know slide kicks are supposed to be a thing of beauty, and I have messed it up and ruined the slide kick. Okay, it's not something that should be done, right? Don't want to ruin slide kicks. Slide kicks are wonderful, and they need to be perfect, and it's just okay. Anyway. It's a tragedy. Alright, that's what it is. It's a tragedy. That the slide kick was not as good as it could have been. Well, I mean, CB is already... Oh no. Okay. I was supposed to save quit there, but if I reset, then I'll lose my checkpoint, so I have to enter an exit course. Okay. And at least I remember to do that. Unlike that time where I did not remember, and I was like, oh, I forgot to save quit, better reset. And then I lost my checkpoint glitch. Alright, so... The reason I have to do this movement is because there is an object that resets your checkpoint if you pass through it near the 70-star door, so I have to go around the 70-star door in order to not get my checkpoint destroyed so that I can still have my checkpoint, okay? That was the point of that movement there. Oh, man. See, Mushy, the fact that you banned him for saying that makes it look like you actually do, though. But I think what he meant was that you don't like it when he randomly says that word all the time and only that word. And that's what he meant by that. It's just like the fact that he constantly says that is what you don't like rather than the thing itself. And in that sense, what he's saying is kind of true because you do protest when he randomly says that for no reason. And therefore, while what the, you know, perhaps meaning that most people would think of when they hear that phrase is not perhaps correct. It may be, for all anyone knows. I mean, you never know. You never know what kind of things Mushy harbors in his heart. But, you know, his intended meaning was actually a true thing, even if it was not expressed in the right way. And so you banned him for speaking the truth. What a tragedy. Yep, I'm doing this. Oh gosh. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That looked scary, but it's fine. See? Okay, it wasn't a ban. Okay, but yeah. Yeah. Hooray for mazes. Good thing I know the maze. I totally know the maze, right? I definitely know. Oh, no. Don't jump dive. I wanted to jump and then kick so that I could double jump into a triple jump so that I could get over this thing. Okay. This is 1.0, clearly. Well, maybe not clearly, but it is 130 star and not 131 star, which means it's 1.0. Like, what star am I getting? I just got dinner, which I normally don't get at that point, so I need to, like, think about what I'm doing more and actually get the stars that I intend to get and not the ones that are different than what I normally do. Because I should probably do what I normally do rather than not do what I normally do. I always do remember before star, because if you fail to chuck a clip, then you can just do star. Not that I really ever failed that chuck a clip. Maybe there was one time that I did. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Long jump across, and there we go. Okay. And that's how you remember that. No, not these 10 stars. Oh, wait, 15 minutes? No, dinner. That's the name of the star that I got, which is not what I meant. Come on. Alright, okay, so we're doing star. Star, which is over here, right? Okay. Oh no, okay, we're good. I thought my angle was enough that I would, like, get under the thing. Alright, there's like 2 more things I gotta get here. The boxes. Both the boxes, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Wait, what? There's a building number 7 in Remove Island? I was not aware of this. Unless you just, like, picked a random number to label the building as, but, like, that would be a very strange number to pick. Ah, no, that's not good. I can fix this, though. It's fine. It's fine, guys. I can just do all these slope jumps and eventually get to a place where I'm able to, like, get into the right spot, to slide down the roof in the right way, to get to the star that I need to get. Now I just won't have a backup in case I fail the chuck it clip, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just not gonna fail the chuck it clip, right? That's all. Oh, there are numbers on the... Oh, dang it, Millie. You actually... You actually had me there. Oh, man. No, just because of the whole Building 7 thing. But whatever. I mean, maybe people don't know about that, then maybe I shouldn't mention it. I don't know. It's like, conspiracy theories! Alright, here we go. I didn't fall off this time. Just don't fall off. Okay, okay, alright. Alright, so I'm just gonna be a little careful here. Line up. What are you doing? What are you doing? What? Okay, we're in. I somehow, like, expected to be able to quick turn with the Chuckya somehow, but, like, that's not how it happened. Yeah, I don't think quick turning while holding a Chuckya is a thing. I'm not sure why I thought that was a thing, but whatever. Okay, now we gotta do double tower. And now we finally get to the place where we will see our hard work pay off. And by that I mean the checkpoint glitch, which is when you use a checkpoint from one level to set the coordinates for starting in a different level than the level you activated the checkpoint in. We call this checkpoint glitch, right? But it's just the way checkpoints work. Like, if you have a checkpoint activated, then, you know, if you enter a level that has a checkpoint in it, then it teleports you to the location where you activated the checkpoint, regardless of whether there is a checkpoint there or not. And so I spawn at the top of this tower instead of at the bottom, and that just, like, skips everything, basically. It's great. Alright, we're good. Oh boy, the panels jump. It's happening. What a train wreck of a run. I'm not even sure when Night of Doom is supposed to start, but it's probably not yet. Let me just set this up a bit so that I get a good angle. Yep, okay. Well, I mean, there's still plenty of time left in the run. There's still like another 5-7 minutes. Maybe, depending on how Reds goes, it could be longer. So now I do Reds. Yes, that's how it goes. Okay. We're doing Reds, which means I'm gonna grab this red coin right now, so I don't have to later. Although, why not later? I don't know. Now this jump is a little bit more difficult, but, you know, it's fine. Oh, I got the ledge grab. I didn't even have to wall kick. Let's go. Alright. Yeah, so now I just have to spend the next 2 days practicing LTT hardcore. Basically color-coded Carnage and Boris track hundreds, like... Color-coded Carnage is, it's been wrecking me, basically, the whole time. You don't long jump straight to that platform, right? You can't make that, can you? You probably can make it, barely. But you might have to ledge grab, and so it makes it, like, not even worth it. Alright. Yep, so just grabbing Reds, you know. And now we're gonna pass by the natural spawn point. See, over to the right there, where those double doors are, that's where you normally enter the tower if you don't do checkpoint glitch. And so, yeah, I saved climbing this tower all the way. And now this checkpoint is the checkpoint that exists in the level that allowed me to do the checkpoint glitch in the first place. Because if that wasn't there, then checkpoints would not activate in this level, and then the fact that I had an active checkpoint would not be able to make me warp to the location. And so, yeah. That thing might flip, like, right now. Yeah, so... Good thing I waited for it! Would have been a bit of a mess if I didn't. And by a bit of a mess, I mean losing, like, 2 to 3 minutes from having to do Reds again. Okay, that actually went smoothly, which, I mean, I guess happens sometimes, maybe? Alright, Cooper Race. I'm gonna guess 33.3. Yeah, and so it would have been slightly faster, because starting from that bottom checkpoint is a bit better than not. So I would lose slightly less than 2 to 3 minutes, but, you know, it'd still be probably between 2 and 3 minutes. Yeah, a lot of things can happen, but I think 33.3 is the good mean, so... One time I actually got 33.3, didn't I? So hopefully that'll happen. Nope, there's no way. I'm way slow to get 33.3. What a disappointment. It's like 37. Ugh, disgusting. Yeah, because I messed up the sliding, right? I didn't really slide on the slippery part correctly. I'm gonna get hit by fire. Yeah, it's just... It's fine, though. We'll grab a star, it'll restore the health. And it's not like I need health for Time Rock anyway, right? Ooh, this little texture has these clocks on it. Almost as if we're fighting something that's associated with time. That's also a rock? It's Time Rock. Yes, Time Rock is a thing in Star Revenge. Okay, I mean, I guess that works. No, it won't make Estimate. Estimate's 210, and it's 215 right now. So no, oh, was it changed to 220 because we started early? And now the final boss in the boss rush, he's back. It is the return of Kedowser. It is Kedowser's return, one might say, because he's finally back after we defeated him in SR4. Okay, so if you don't make the estimate, just increase the estimate until you do make it. Yeah, that's the strat. Okay. I'm actually hitting these throws. This is nuts. I never do that. Okay, I say I never do that, but like, I think the past few times that I've done this particular fight, I've actually hit the throws, which is weird. And I didn't miss that one, because I thought I would have jinxed it by saying that, like, oh, I never hit throws, and now I'm hitting them. But I actually didn't miss the throw, and like, this is crazy. I don't know what's going on here. I'm actually hitting throws. This is nuts. So where's King Toad? Is King Toad awake? Is King Toad alive? How long do I need to stall? Oh, right, yeah, you gotta, like, restart the stream after Night of Doom, basically. Because we're gonna hit 48 hours soon. Okay, well... Let me just check the Discord real quick. Oh, King Toad has been in the chat, so he's here. Alright. So, do we want to give King Toad extra time? I'm not even sure what the schedule's supposed to be. So, you know what? It's like, okay. KT is here. We're all okay. Alright. Yeah, but Night of Doom is 10 hours, so that'll put it pretty close to 48. Out of Bounds door in Overworld 2? What Out of Bounds door in Overworld 2? I'm not even sure where that is. What? I did not know that was a thing, I don't think. Overworld 2? Like, where would that even be? But yeah, okay. Night of Doom's coming up, right? And, if King Toad's here, we might as well get to that. Because it's Night of Doom, and we'll just figure out stalling after that, right? That'll be how that works. Although, I don't think there's really anything we particularly need to stall for, but yeah, we probably don't want to throw this off too much, right? Okay, yep.
And it's all thanks to you.
So like 217.01 is what I have on my end, but we definitely have stuff ready. We have all sorts of filler ready, I'm pretty sure, because runs had to be cut, and so... Well, not that many were cut. The main thing that got cut was Disaster Quest Pi, which is 4 hours long, which means we can't really use that for filler, so like actually, but like, no. Alright, but yeah, thanks for watching my 7.5 run. This was a bit of a train wreck, more of a train wreck than I expected actually. Much more of a train wreck than I expected. But you know, it worked out. I got the Ultra Badge early the second time around, and it worked. And like a lot of the strats that were cool kind of went decently. It's just Burning Swamp, and then like basically everywhere else too. But you know, I only lost like 5 minutes in Burning Swamp, and this is still like a 217. So even with those 5 minutes, I still would not have made 210. So this was kind of like a bit of a disaster nearly everywhere. Oh man. But you know, we had fun. We definitely had fun. It was good. Okay. And we're about to have a whole lot more fun Night of Doom, right? That's how it's gonna go. Okay. So just, you know, transition whenever you need to the slideshow. If you haven't already.